Let's wait for 1 more minute, team, and then we'll get started.
Sure, sure.
All right, so let's start. I think we are almost on the edge of finishing level one, which is basically focused on completely nested searches, nested and Google CSC as well the rest of the operators. Okay. All right, so I don't really have much to cover. We pretty much covered all the various operator which works on LinkedIn as well as on Google. And then we pretty much covered Google CSC in depth. And then we pretty much covered nested searches. As I mentioned last time, try using these nested searches basically under the Google CSS. The Google CSS we have come up with a various filters. Okay, but the best part is when we start using this kind of a nested searches within the Google CSC, that time you'll see uh, more operational means you'll see the more effectiveness of it. Something like let's say this is what we have built in our last session about software engineers for the backend engineers. Okay, anyone who has not completed the homework? Anyone? Did anyone completed nested searches for SDET and DevOps?
Completed. It is updated in the homework sheet.
It's updated in the homework sheet.
Yes, sure.
Mm, right.
Practice sheet.
Some 77 pages of practice. Too good.
Yeah, go up. Yeah, from here only.
Homework. Okay. So come up with the nested searches for SDET and DevOps, or any one is also fine. Engineers only for a job title. So SDET or software development engineer and test, or software test engineer, or software testing, quality engineer, test engineer, automation engineer, software test engineer, automation test engineer, and DevOps. This is for both the thing, SDET and DevOps. Okay. Mm. What I mean to say is like create a separate search like this. Okay, for SDET one and for DevOps one. So test and lead or architect or manager. Okay, so lead or architect or manager, fine. Then test, fine. Or SDET or QA engineer or automation engineer or test engineer, fine. And then fine, yeah, that's correct. Then DevOps, all those DevOps related, and then engineer and DevOps, so that one more nest, and then R over here, doing the justice with this bracket, with this bracket, that is also fine.
I wrote all my requirement nested, so let me take that.
Sure.
Shiv
I'm only
Surendra
saying
here.
whether it is syntactically correct or incorrect. That's it. Yeah, Kirtan.
Shiv Surendra here. Just go up. I've given two strings below to the first two. Just bit up. Yep. So I just wanted to check whether this would work. The last two
Why you want for a
strings.
single keyword? Why you want a bracket? You don't need a bracket for single keyword.
Okay.
So software test. Okay, so let's say you have done the justice for this by using a single bracket, and then engineer clubbing with the second bracket,
Yes. I have to
and
separate it, but I have given it clubbed one with DevOps.
DevOps.
Yeah, because my understanding was for SDET and DevOps. So thought of
No, you don't need that.
okay.
For single keyword, you don't need that.
Okay. Done. Same way for Google search. Yeah.
But okay.
As per question, it has to be separated for SDET and DevOps. I have clubbed it.
Yeah, that should be at two searches, but I'm just trying to see if it clubbed also. Is it
Okay.
syntactically correct? See, now let's
Okay.
say
Hmm.
if you're using and,
Okay.
DevOps, okay, for this you're doing a justice with or. Already you have done it. And for engineer, okay, fine, you opened one more bracket here, and then engineer. This much is fine. You don't need a third bracket because by default it reads and. You can just leave it like this. So that should be fine.
Okay. Fine. Because third bracket was used for engineer. So since I mentioned engineer, thought of using the third bracket.
No, for single keyword, in fact, you don't need that
Okay.
bracket.
All right. Done.
Okay, test and lead or architect or manager. So for this or you have done justice and then test and then yes, okay. Or estate or QA or automation. So for this or you have done the justice and then with this bracket correct. Okay. Engineer and DevOps or cloud or DevOps or build or infrastructure. Okay, that's fine. And then yeah, that's good. Or yeah, that's good. Test or testing or tester or test or testing or tester. Test or testing or tester. Okay. Or test or testing or tester. And Shrikant, why is this repeatedly? Shrikant, you there in the call?
It went in a double entry. Because second one
Yeah.
I did a set, no? And I put it here, next batch. One is test
So this
tester.
double
Second,
entry, do you need double entry or not?
no, I am clubbing with second option, no, like SD and for that I'm clubbing.
True. Okay, here you're saying test or testing. That's
Yeah,
it.
that is one batch is over. Next is
Okay.
a R,
Or
which
test
is with,
and SDET.
yeah, clubbing with SDAT and automation. For that I'm clubbing.
No, let's dive deep this part.
I did it in the yeah.
It is a repetition, right?
Let's see. Let's see. Let's break it down. Okay. So this is how the search looks like. So first, control for or, that you have used the bracket, right? Second, control for or, everywhere you have used the bracket, wherever is the or. Let's keep this or here. Okay. Everywhere, wherever you have used or, you have given the bracket. Now let's say test or testing or tester. Okay, so you want to see or you're making a set over here, test or testing or tester, and clubbing with SDET, SDET or auto or automation. So for this, you're using this bracket to make this as a set. You have used the second bracket. So for this automation or software,
Yes.
so for automation or software, you have used this bracket. And
Correct.
for SDET, how SDET or it should be and.
No, sometime automation engineer they will write it, no?
Then how is this difference from this?
Okay.
Hmm?
Understood. Understood.
Okay, let's say if you're writing or like this, then how is this different from this?
Both are same. Both are same.
Both are same, right?
Yeah.
So if you want and here, then it makes sense.
Hmm.
Okay, like testing or tester, and SDET, someone who has written SDET auto
Hmm.
testing, SDET testing auto, SDET tester auto, or SDET automation test, or SDET automation testing, or SDET automation tester, or SDET
Hmm.
software test, or SDET software testing, SDET software tester, if that's
Understood.
the case.
Yeah. Yeah.
But in that case also it won't go through.
Hmm.
So let's say if I use or here, so SDET testing, SDET testing, SDET test, SDET testing, SDET tester. Auto test, auto testing, auto tester. Automation test, automation testing, automation tester. Software testing, software test, or software tester. So if I'm removing this bracket, then I don't need this one extra bracket.
Okay.
Okay. Now to make this nest, test or testing or tester, or to make this if you're using or in between here, test or testing tester, or again to do justice to this or, I'm using this bracket. So I get test or testing or tester or SDET test, auto test, automation test, software test, or SDET testing, auto testing, automation testing, or software testing, or uh, software test or software testing or software tester. So this will go through.
Okay.
Now, in combination, you have taken again and. So DevOps, I'll take a separate string altogether.
Okay.
The question was like to come up with a string for a SDET separately and DevOps separately. If you come up with a strings for a SDET separately and DevOps separately, later on we can always club it and make it together. So now let's say this string is completely different for a SDET.
Correct.
Fine, I got it. Now for a DevOps, what I'm doing, first I'm doing DevOps. Okay, DevOps or DevOps, dev space ops or dev hyphen ops or SRE or infrastructure, anything I'm taking. Okay,
Mhm.
so and DevOps and continuous integration or CI or CD or CI CD. Okay, this all. Okay, so let's say this goes with here and this goes with here. So this and all is not required in fact, because all these are and only.
Mhm.
So let's say this is also not required because it's again and only. This goes with and. Infrastructure or Ansible or and microservices and all. This is again not required because by default it's taking and. If it is a combination of or and on, then definitely we can take.
Okay.
Then again, this is not required. Logic is correct, but not actually required.
Understood.
So this would be like this. Okay, so Harish, software or automation or QA or manual and engineer. Okay, this is this and engineer. Okay, this is this. This is fine. Okay. So this is software engineer, automation engineer, QA engineer, manual QA engineer, or SDET. Then again, to do justice to this bracket, you are using one more bracket. Okay. And DevOps or SRE. Okay. All this and engineer and then this. So this bracket goes waste, Harish.
Okay, I was a little doubtful on that. Yeah, got it clarified.
Okay. So from
Yeah,
red to red is fine.
yeah,
Okay. Then from here to here is also fine.
yeah.
Even this is not required. This is solving here. So to make this test, to make this nest, so here
Yes.
one set and engineer to make this nest. Okay, all right. And then or SDET or anything like that. And to do justice to this or this bracket is was. So this is
Okay,
fine. Okay. And similarly for DevOps and release done and engineer, this is fine.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
just
Thank you.
practice, you'll get there.
Yeah. I was a little confused initially. Yeah, now clarified.
Okay. Software or SW and test or testing or tester. Okay, got it. So for this or this is here, for this or this is here, and this is here. Okay, till here this is fine. And then and UFT or Selenium or Postman and robot. So Jose, this bracket is not required.
This one, okay.
It's by default reading and, right?
Ah,
So maybe this part is fine. It serves for software test or
yeah,
software
I missed
testing
to
or
remove
software
it. I thought
tester.
I added a and not like a software developer. I forgot to remove the first one, open bracket. I
Yeah.
removed the not actually.
Okay, so developer or SRE or reliability or build or release. Okay, and engineer or engineer or engineer. Okay. So for this is fine. Up to here for the title, it's fine. If
Okay.
okay, these are the keywords. Nobody writes in the title.
No. I just added it in the keywords. Instead of I should add actually DevOps and developer another bracket,
If
open
you
and
want
close.
this in the additional keywords, then it should go to the keywords, and
No.
these brackets
Yeah, I should remove that
should be
entirely.
removed from here
Yeah.
and should come here.
Yes, exactly.
So that one runs in a title, other runs in a keywords.
Correct. Yeah.
This you can give it in the keywords.
Okay.
That's the reason I was very clear about the question. The question
Only
was
title. Yeah.
only for a job title.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, only for job title.
Yeah.
Okay, for this or done, this or done. To club this done or sdet or sdet. So to justify this or, Nalini, you need one more bracket. So software or manager or developer or automation, engineer or test or DevOps. So for this bracket is done, opening with two bracket, closing with two bracket, or sdet or sdet. You have opened the bracket, but you need a closing bracket also here. So software or manager or developer, and engineer or automation. Okay. So for this or there is justification, for this or there is justification. But if there is a and here and I need to club these two sets, then definitely I need one more bracket here. Or so as that, so here is justified, and then the third here and here. Now it is fine. So you'll have to practice a bit, then only it will come. So engineer and quality or quality assurance or performance or test. Okay. So okay, for this is for this or, and then engineer opening and or. Okay, done. Or anyone from here, and then properly done a justice for this or also. Good one. Similarly, engineer and DevOps or site recovery. So for this or this is done. And then second, also for this engineer that is done. But Vinaya,
Yes, sure. Yeah.
so DevOps, okay, for this first or this is justified. And then this set has become with engineer done. Or I'll take a pause there now for now. So for this or DevOps or DevOps, okay, done. And DevOps engineer, DevOps consultant for this or it's done. So to make this as again a nest, this is also done. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So staff or staff software or stuff. For this or this is done. For this or this is done. And to make it a nest, you have closed and you have bracket. Okay, done. Or sdet or std or sdet or sdet. This is done. Then to justify this or close bracket and this third bracket is also done. Then DevOps or CI/CD or continuous integration. This is fine, but you might not need this additional bracket. Without bracket also, it's reading as a AND. Anand?
Yeah, I'm there, sir. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But if you want that together, then we might need it. But rare possibilities of software who is writing software as that and along with the DevOps. Rather, I'll run this as an additional keyword. I'll run this into the title.
Okay.
Altogether, very few chances that people writing SDET and DevOps both in the title.
Yeah,
Test
that is a
automation.
title I forgot. Yeah, title.
Test automation. Tick, 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 tick. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, perfect. This is software of senior. Tick, 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 tick. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, this is perfect. Software of senior. Okay, this is perfect. DevOps or SRE site reliability. Okay. Engineer for single keyword, you don't need brackets really.
Okay, sure.
All right. So I think pretty good. Whoever has created the right strings for sure. Now going to Google CSC. One thing we have not covered, that thing we'll cover it today. And then we'll close on module 1.
Sorry to interrupt you. Actually, Nalini was disconnected due to network issues. She pinged me to ask you to rejoin, reconnect.
Okay. Right, CSC with additional command. So now let's say I just create. Let's take state. Let's create the otherwise one. Okay, so people write SDET.
Can I paste it? I have with me.
Yeah, yeah, you can do that. Test automation, QA automation, SDET, software development test, automation test. Anything else? Manual is no. Okay, let's say manual testing also will add. Hmm,
Just go up, no? I have added.
Python automation.
Test engineer.
I have given it, I have pasted it.
in the chat,
Down, go down, go down, go down. No, the same practice.
okay, yeah. Right. So automation first set is which is most common is basically a test. So let's take it here. Test testing or tester. And then QA. Automation or manual. All right. Or let's say quality.
Can add a functional.
So that's fine. Okay. So I'll take first set as this testing or tester, like automation testing, automation tester, or manual testing, manual test, manual tester, quality test, quality testing, quality tester, functional test, functional testing, functional tester. That's the basic one, what we'll keep with the first one. So we'll nest this together. Okay, second set I'll make SW software. Okay, and then again testing tester. I'll take this so that software test, software testing, software tester, software development test, all thing will come. Software development engineering test, that everything will come with software test, software testing, software tester. So development engineer, I don't really have to. Yeah, Geetika.
So sorry, Shiv, it was by mistake. So sorry.
Okay. So similarly, quality test, quality testing, it has already taken care here. Testing tester, QA automation, QA testing, QA tester, automation testing, automation tester, automation, manual testing, manual tester, manual tester, quality testing. All that various combination is taken care here. And software development in test, software engineering test, or SW test or SW test, all these things, or software testing or software tester, SW testing, SW tester. All this thing is being taken care over here. Anything that I'm missing? So software test, second bracket will give development test, second bracket will give test automation, first will give manual test, first will give development engineering test, second will give software development test engineer, second will give software tester, second will give software test engineer, second will give software testing, second will give now remaining test testing tester. Let's say I'll make this as one bracket. Now single keywords, which are the jargons. Estate, test, testing, tester. Simple. Now first set is ready, second set is ready, third set is ready. Adding or here, adding or here, and doing justice to both the or. That's it. That's it. Simplest one. So to check if this search is correct or not, we'll have quick check in LinkedIn, which is running only on titles.
Shiv, in LinkedIn title area, do we have any keyword count, or we can go unlimited?
It's a part of the advanced session on LinkedIn, but
Okay.
let me show you a glimpse of it. How do you overcome that limitation? But and which is it's covered in future. But you just check whether the search is correct or not. We'll go on filter in title. So now we want to break the limitation of searches. We want to break that limitation of 5 operator and 6 keywords. Generally, in a free version of LinkedIn, it will only allow us till 5 operator and 6 keywords. But when we have such lengthy searches, but we still wanted a result, then what we do, we use this. Yeah, Srinidhi,
Shiv, for LinkedIn, we use and or, right? This is Google.
I'll come there.
Yeah, okay.
I'll come there. Okay. So to overcome that limitation of the searches on LinkedIn, what we do, what are the keywords we are giving? We'll give in a double quotations. And instead of by, we'll use or. So what are the space before or remains as it is. Space after or goes off. And every single keyword comes under the double quotation. So we are replacing that by with or because that's not a LinkedIn operator. Similarly, that space with and then this pipe with or. And what are the pipe is there? We are making it or. So pipe, we are making it or. So space before or remains as it is. Space after or goes off. Remaining brackets I'm not touching.
You missed to put or previous to string now, Shiv. Go slightly, yeah.
So space before or remains as it is. Space after or goes off. I don't want to show this trick because it's not a part of the current one. It's a part of the advanced LinkedIn search. So let's say if similar question comes in exam, and if you see that option is right, no, it's not right, it's wrong in level 3 exam. So be careful about that.
No, what is the question? Which is wrong?
Once you go to the test, you'll get the question. Or not. This is advanced first, advanced stuff. You might see such similar question in the test, but don't apply that. Just apply the basic one. Okay. So let's come here. Okay. So here is a string. So every word gets into the double quotes, and whatever or is there, sorry, whatever the pipe was there, as we're using in LinkedIn, we used or, and wherever the space was there, instead of space, we used and, because that's a LinkedIn operator. Space is not a Google LinkedIn operator. It's a and or. Okay. And then brackets and double quotations remain as it is, as we wanted to overcome that limitation of 5 operator and 6 keywords. What we're trying to do is basically we're trying to give every single keyword in a double quotation, and space before or remains as it is, space after or goes off. This work I'm still skeptical, because here before and after or there is a space. But let's run and see, do we get the result? And even a single minor error, LinkedIn will not give the results. And boom, we have a results over here. So now I'll just go give a location. $31,000. Let's go to the last page. So this is a part of an advanced search. Dive deep on a LinkedIn, how to overcome the limitation of a searches. So don't get carried away with this. We'll cover completely in the LinkedIn session, which is going to start from tomorrow. But here we have just come just to check whether the search is correct or not. The syntax is correct or not. Because if the syntax is incorrect, LinkedIn will immediately slap. So let's say I just removed one bracket, and that's it. It's gone.
Even one colon is also like
Huh?
apostrophe also. One asterisk also remove, it won't take.
That's it. Even one asterisk also. So again, we give the bracket, it came. So, but again, don't get carried away with this. This I'm going to cover pretty much again once more when we do a dive deep on a LinkedIn, which is going to start from the next week. But for now, just to check whether this complex Boolean is acceptable or not, that's where we ran this particular search. And it is giving us absolutely dot to dot those results. So I'll take this now. Go to programmable search. And then go to all source feature. Sorry, let me just come back. Now go to all source feature. So these I'll give it in the keywords. Save it. I'll refresh. Then I'll see whether I'm getting all from testing background. Yes, I'm getting all from testing background. So that's just the priority. It's not that all the keywords are working, but it's prioritizing those particular profiles or those particular results, which has majority of those particular keywords. But now let's say I also wanted one particular search to work on each and every search, each and every filter. Just give me a moment, team. I'll be back. Just 1 minute. Sorry, guys. There was a baby snake. That's fine. Okay. So here we give a second command. First command is to get profiles from LinkedIn. Second command is to prioritize a search engine for certain keywords, where the search engine is prioritizing certain keywords. And then the third command, query addition. So let's say now we go to query addition. I'll just come here. So people say, is seeking or looking. Seeking, looking, searching. So seeking for new opportunity, tick, 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 job. Searching, seeking, looking,
Open to
searching,
work.
open to work.
Same repeating like available for new opportunity, available for new opportunities.
Immediately available.
Looking for a career change.
Okay, so I'll say seeking or looking or searching or open in one set. Then opportunity is job role or work
Position.
position. Position very less. It would capture false positive might be. So let's take only this much. That's the simplest one. And then again, I just come here. Now we are giving a query addition. Okay. Appends additional query parameter to the search.
We don't
This
need to nest that.
applies. Huh?
We didn't nested that, no?
Not required. We can do that, or that's fine. Let's say nested. Or we can use around also. Around 2, around 3, like that. Okay, so nesting. So save it. Okay. Now let's say I create an additional filter. Refinement. We'll just go here. Bangalore. Advanced. Next. All right. I'll just take this and save it. So I just come here, refresh it. Okay, so we started getting job searching, looking for test architect role, looking QA automation opportunity, job within opportunity. I'm seeking responsible job within opportunity, looking for job, looking for best opportunity, looking for job, software QA opportunity, looking for software QA opportunity, looking for new job opportunity, looking for job. Let's go to last page. Looking for quality engineer job, looking for job, looking for new opportunities, looking for new job opportunities, seeking new opportunities, looking for new opportunities. Even in the last page also, we got all the various combination. Same goes with when I go to Bangalore also. That that filter, the additional query enhancement, it works in all the filters. What all the refinements you work, but that refinement will work as a strong refinement in across the stuff. Everywhere you have it, where you have active candidates who are looking out for a job opportunities, looking for job, automation testing, looking for new job opportunities. So this has applied everywhere. Now let's say I'll just take this string and I'll go to one of my previous CSCs, which I created earlier. Okay, so these many filters are there. Even seeking looking is also there. Diversity looking for or diversity. Okay, just diversity is here. So it is not highlighting that looking for. Diversity over here, it is not highlighting that looking for. But rest others it is highlighting what are the other filters I gave in the backend. Uber, again searching from the logistic companies. Medtech, again searching from the medtech companies. So that looking for, seeking for is nowhere highlighting until unless it is seeking for, looking for a filter it is. But let's say I just go here. We come here. Now, other than this is just the prioritizing those keywords. It's not that strictly searching, but it is prioritizing the list of results which has the set of keywords. But now, additional query addition. Let's save it. SDE. So again, started with looking for room is also coming. Can't really help, but still looking for open for job, open to work, open, looking for internship job opportunities. So that is all result. Let's test on our last page. Seeking immediate job opportunities, work experience, SD opportunities. Opportunity as a software developer, seeking for job, seeking opportunities, looking for job, software developer role. All right. So let's say go to SD, diversity. Diversity, looking for software development, seeking for Java programmer, seeking full-time software engineer, looking for SDE, seeking full-time, tick, 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 looking for job, seeking, woman, engineering, seeking, let's go for last, seeking for entry level, seeking full-time, open for opportunities, open in software. So pretty cool. Looking for SD roles, seeking opportunities. So let's say, let's go to Uber, seeking new job opportunities, work experience, looking for SD full-time, open source, looking for global remote roles. But if you see now, the probability of showing up for people who are immediately available or looking for new job has been increased. We started getting an active candidates who are open for new opportunities. And that particular filter is working across. Now, this is the first time I implemented in this search engine. Over a period of 1 or 2 days, once I keep using it, then you'll keep seeing much better results.
Shift, go to looking for refinement.
In backend, I just gave the looking for related refinements. Maybe today, if I have a better string for that, I can give a better strings for that. Under 3 to 8 years experience, open for job opportunity. So 3 to 8 is also working. Open for job opportunity. Additionally, SDE. Other thing is also working. Think work related stuff we need to remove or we might have to use around to give a better results. Big tech. Seeking opportunities. So you can still fine tune it, maybe with the work related stuff. That work looking for work, maybe very few people will mention it. But otherwise, if you see, pretty much we're getting good ones. So can we call it as a mini job portal again, which is actually searching for active candidates also, not just the passive ones. And that's basically this filter, the query addition, which is doing it. That is running on each and every filter what we have created. It's not just running on one particular, but it's running by default on each and every filter. Cool. Any doubts? Any confusion?
So to run in all the tabs, we have to give it this way, isn't it, sir?
Query addition. Whatever you enter this addition over here, it will run in all the filters.
Or specifically, if you want, we can give specifically.
What, Nalini?
No, specifically, if you want, we can give a separate tab for this. But if we give in query addition, it will show under
You
all
can
the
use it
tabs.
any which ways. Any which ways. That's pretty much open-ended.
Okay.
Yeah, Mina.
Shiv, this keyword and query addition, these keywords will run in all the filters, right?
All the filters it will run. It's not restricted to one filter. It will run in all the filters across.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
All right. So yeah, that's pretty cool for today. How do you use nested searches basically in Google CSCs? And that's how we can come up with more powerful CSCs if we start adding a nested searches in Google CSC. That will give you much amazing results. It's just that we have to practice a bit and get hands-on on nested. So for that, for you to practice, I'm going to come up with some of the interesting question paper by this weekend. And again, the scoring bar is definitely 80 to 90%, where there will be a lot of searches that we'll have to go through and see which one is right, which one is wrong. So maybe another 1 to 2 weeks, you're going to enjoy a lot. All right, team. All the best.
Is this a sample test, Shiv, or is it a real
No,
test?
there is no sample for this.
So please, if you want the sample.
We have to change our specs and
Consider
all
the
now. We
real
have to
test
get
only as
ready.
a sample test. If you pass, you will get the certificate. If you don't pass, you will not get it.
Shiv, can you give us a sample for this to
That's
start?
what I'm saying. Consider real test only as a sample test. If you pass, you'll get the certificate. If you pass, you'll not get it. Then you can apply hundreds of times. No limitation.
Then you have to give hints and help us.
Minimum 85-90% I'm gonna keep based on the kind of a questions that I'm gonna think. So definitely all the best for next 1 week.
So we'll consult the eye specialist now, Shiv. Get ready.
Now more you need to check. This is just a sample.
You plan to give that right, wrong, all that over here in this test?
Yes, absolutely. Whatever the level 2 you have seen, that's completely different. So the difference what you seen in level 1 to level 2, the same difference you're going to see in level 2 to level 3.
Super.
Hope you're gonna enjoy it.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. Then. All the best.
Mm.
So by Monday I'll roll out the paper. I'm still setting up the paper. So again, the setting in such a way that I wanted you to practice, then only you'll be able to pass. Like we just see, for example, like we just see in this, we have given, but somewhere for single keywords, the bracket was not required. So all that thing. So someone who has done these basic searches correctly will be able to do that test correctly. Someone who is not able to do these basic searches correctly will not be able to pass the test. Okay, team. And one more important thing, I already sent all of you one link. Just fill in this link soon. I myself need a lot of time to come up with that test paper, to think of the various questions. And again, write various answers in which one or two are correct.
Please don't take much time, Shiv. Take only less time so that complexity will be less.
Unfortunately, I don't have a time. I have one course to complete till Sunday. Then tomorrow again at university I have a presentation. So
Thank God.
unfortunately, I don't have it, but I'll try to see how I can make it little difficult for sure.
Sure, sure.
Please make it easy. There's no sample test also.
All right. I think it's getting recorded also, the today's session. Maybe I'll share the recording too. But meanwhile,
It's
can we
better to practice only. If we ask him sample test again, sample test will have too many questions, and again main test will have different questions.
Awesome.
One sword is enough, not require multiple swords to cut.
Yeah, yeah.
That's correct.
All right, team.
Okay, sure.
All right. Then. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Shiv.
Bye.
Thanks, Shiv. Bye.